Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs in Libra. Welcome to your tarot reading here at the cottage. Welcome in, welcome in. I am so glad you're here. We are getting ready to do your early peek at June energies, June 2023 energies. So this reading will be predictive. You may or may not know about a lot of the stuff that I pull in your energy because, again, this is predictive and what to expect in the month of June. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, hello, Libras. The folks in the zodiac, often known for being the diplomats, the charmers. I know you guys can definitely speak up for yourself when the need arises, but your preference is peace, negotiation, right? Diplomacy. All right, let's get started, Libra gang. Let's get a general vibe check on what to expect in June overall. General vibe check going into the month of June. General vibe check, Libra gang. General vibe check. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Don't forget to drop a like, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Here we go, Libra. Page of Cups. Okay, some good news coming in. I feel like this is more about, I think this, very interesting. Some of you Libras, maybe you're already setting out that June is a month where you might flirt around a little bit. But I almost feel like a lot of you Libras are feeling like you want to be to yourself a little bit during the month of June. Okay. I feel like you may talk to people, you may go out with people, but I almost feel like for the majority of my Libra collective, I'm kind of picking up vibes of you focusing on yourself. Okay. Not in a bad way, but just kind of working on you. Let's get a little bit of clarity here. Let's take a look. Libra, let's see here. I almost feel like, hang on a second. Let's just see what we got here. Yeah, King of Swords, Hanging Man in reverse, the Fool card. Well, very interesting. Maybe later in the month, you might end up taking a leap of faith with somebody or taking it to the next level in a relationship or just in general. I don't know that you're focused so much on career right now. I kind of get that you're doing some inside work, and that's always great. Okay. Libra, another thing that I'm getting here that may happen during the month of June, you may learn. I will give you kind of a heads up with regard to your circle, your friends, family, that sort of thing. Some of you may end up dealing with someone or learning that someone you thought was a friend was in fact not so much a friend, maybe even a frenemy. Okay. That's what I'm picking up as well. All right. As far as other things that may be something you kind of need a heads up on during the month. I'm also getting, and you guys are not ones to do this, but I'm kind of getting something to tell you as far as things to keep in mind in a general sense during June is weigh out your decisions. Don't make impulsive decisions. And generally, you're not the sign that would do that. But that being said, just make sure that you've thought out things, whether this is a romance situation, new job, whatever, right? We're faced with decisions regularly. Okay. So just keep that in mind as far as in your decision making dealings. I'm also getting this. Don't ignore your intuition when it comes to situations involving friends or coworkers or family. Okay. Don't ignore your gut. That's another thing that I'm getting to keep in mind during the month of June, Libra. Okay. Be careful who you open up to. That's another thing. Okay. Trust your intuition. It's never going to steer you wrong, Libra. That being said, let's go to talk about romance and take an early peek at June energies. Okay. All right. Hey, Lisa, Schoolhouse Intuitive, Cappy Goat, Jams, what's up? Hey, Julia, how you guys doing? Welcome, everybody. If you're new here, we would love to have you be a regular here at the cottage. So go ahead and subscribe. It's free, and that way you'll know when we go live. then you'll just be a regular part of our soul fam here at the cottage. That being said, Libra, let's talk about romance, and we're going to break this down into several categories. The first one we're going to look at is those of you who have someone on your mind. Let's see if what we can expect during June. What do the energies look like for those of you who have someone on your mind between you and the person on your mind, Libra? The person on your mind, early June peak at the energies, okay? Early peak at June energies is what I'm trying to say. For those of you with someone on your mind, Libra, let's take a look. Let's see what we can find out for you, okay, here at the cottage. 10 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups, and let's see, 5 of Cups. Very interesting. Something here in your energy. I see somebody here struggling to focus on the positive, focusing on the negative. I don't know if this is you or your person, or maybe both of you, struggling to see the positive things between you and them. Okay, with the 5 of Cups here, and the 10 of Wands in reverse, speaks to, kind of feeling like maybe I just throw in the towel on this thing. I don't know. Again, this could be both of you. It could be one of you. Okay. Definitely there's emotion here with the Queen of Cups, but at the same time, struggling to see the positives. What is this that's got the disappointment energy here? That going into the month of June, what is this disappointment type energy that we're looking at? Hey, Boondock. Hey, Prosperous Penguin. How you doing? Here we go. What's the disappointment here between you two? What's the disappointment between you two, Libra? Let's see here. Hermit. 9 of Swords in the reverse, though. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so very interesting. What I'm really getting is this. I think in the majority of cases, Libra, you may feel like your person overall acts withdrawn, and there are times whenever this person, shows you some, I hate to use the word attention, because I'm not picking up that you're being an attention hoe. It's not that at all. But you know what I'm saying. And then at other times you feel ignored. Okay. So I almost feel like that's got you disappointed here. And if that's the case, that's fair. That's understandable here. That's understandable for those of you dealing with someone, feeling like this person may be a little bit in and out as far as their level of what they give to this connection. That's a good way to put it. And the times that they, are in, you feel a little bit optimistic. You feel like, okay, we're going to overcome this tough cycle here. And then boom, they get themselves out of balance again. And it seems like they make you a lower priority than would be appropriate, right? With the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. I almost feel like for some of them, this may have to do with them giving more to their job and or family. And I almost feel like they're out of balance with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like their priorities are out of whack. Okay. And quite honestly, what I feel like is this: they're doing the entire situation more harm than good. If it's work, I think they're backing themselves up by working too much. If it's family, I almost think that a lesser involvement would help every part of the situation. Okay. If that makes sense. Okay. I feel like that what they're doing is working harder when they could pull back and put less energy to whatever they're doing, and it would actually give them better results. That's what the 8 of Pentacles can sometimes speak to. All right. When it's in the reverse like that. Okay. It's like you're working really, really hard, accomplishing very little, maybe even backing the situation up. Right. Maybe even overall what you're doing by putting so much into it is creating more harm than good, if that makes any sense, wherever that is. Maybe friendships, but I feel like it has for the majority of you, it's either family or work. I don't really pick up third party vibes here. Could be, but I'm not getting that for the overall majority of my Libra collective. And again, I know we're reading for a number of Libras, so apply how it resonates, if it resonates. But that being said, let's do this, Libra. Let's see what your person overall, let's get their feelings towards you real quick. Let's get what their overall feelings are, because I'm curious about that. I think here that you kind of feel like you're bending over backwards in this thing, like you're giving more than your person to it, if I had to guess. If I had to guess, you feel ignored. Man, I almost feel like that this is the thing. Your person, okay, and I've picked up the Three of Swords here, but the Six of Swords in reverse. So your person doesn't want to go anywhere. They feel like this is disastrous too, with the Empress in reverse. Why is the Three of Swords here? Are they heartbroken? Are they upset over this thing, or is there a third party? Because now I've pulled the third party card, so now the plot thickens, right, Libra? I mean, the third party could be family or work, but could be a person. Could be a person. Empress in reverse. That's your card. But I feel like the reason it's in reverse is because of the way they're treating you here. Like almost taking you for granted. Okay. Almost taking you for granted. Let's get a little bit more on this Three of Swords, please. Let's get a little bit more on that. So the Hierophant is here. The Seven of Cups is here. So what gets me is they want to lock you down, but they want to, but again, there's this huge obstacle here. Okay. They want to lock you down, but they don't want to lock themselves down. Okay. I'm picking that up too. The Hierophant here, the Six of Swords in reverse, they don't want to go anywhere from you, but yet I get them being non-committal. And if this is work or family, I get again, to them, they want this to stay the same. They want this to stay the same. Seven of Cups here is keeping your options open romantically sometimes. Okay. And if not that, then I don't think they really want to let whatever this third party is, whether it is truly a person, work, friends, or even family. Right. So I think the obstacle remains with the Judgment card here in the reverse. The Hierophant is here. Okay. And it's almost like with the Hierophant here, they want to take their level of commitment with you to the next level. But again, I'm getting non-committal vibes on their side. So they want to lock you down, but they don't want to lock themselves to the same level of commitment that they're asking you to make. Okay, I'm scratching my head on this one, Libra, and I imagine you are too. I imagine you are too. No wonder you're disappointed. No wonder you're in this Five of Cups energy about this situation going into June. No wonder. No wonder. Very interesting, Libra. So that's what I see here. You know what I get between this and the general reading that I picked up early on? I feel like a lot of you Libras are in a place where because you may remember me saying, don't make rash decisions. That was some of the advice that in the general portion, think out your decisions, weigh out your decisions. And remember, I saw you going inside and really doing a lot of soul searching in that Hermit energy. And you've got the Hermit energy over here in your energy, clarifying that Five of Cups, internal thinking. It came out yet again. Okay. And I feel like you are really going to be in a place, Libra, where you're looking at this situation and trying to take an honest assessment of, okay, here's the negatives about this thing. Here's the positives. Clearly, there had to have to be some positives here because you are, I believe, emotionally invested. But at the same time, I feel like you've got a decision to make. And I see you weighing that out because we saw that in the general part of this message. Okay. And so I feel like you've got a decision to make regarding who you're dealing with, who you've got on your mind, and whether or not you want to keep investing in this thing or and leave it like it is and accept it like it is. Because I think you're coming to a place where you're going to say, okay, this person is not going to change their approach. And so if I have to make a decision, either accept this as it is and stay where I am, that's your call, or I want something better. And that's up to you. That's a decision you're going to ultimately have to make. And what I see you doing with that Hermit energy that we see repeating in this reading so far is going inside and saying, and taking some time, what is it that I really want in a relationship? Number one. And number two, is this that? Or even close. And if it's not, I almost feel like you're going to pull the plug. And if it is, I think you'll stay with it and accept it. Okay. But what I do feel like is if you choose to accept it, then that's a choice that you have to honor within yourself and honor that things are not going to change. And so you have to learn to not be focused on those negatives if you decide to stay there and just say, this is what I have accepted. this is how it is, right? Because, the last thing you want to do is be in a place where you're going to, continue to have reasons to complain and focus on those things. And if you find that you're in a connection where that's the best that you got, where you're, constantly focused on the negatives, and I see the negatives here, I do, I can understand that, then that should be an indication that it might be time to cut bait and cut loose, right? And I'll be honest with you, me, for what it's worth, and I am not the expert, okay? I'm not you. We may be two different people, but if this were me, I would probably do some soul searching and pretty quickly come to the conclusion that I'm happy single. I'm good single, as opposed to this, okay? Because this would not be what I wanted in a connection either. But again, think it out. That's what I'm getting from the universe as advice, right? So that's what I've got, Libra gang. You've got a lot to think over regarding this connection, and you're really thinking this over. Yeah, head over heart at this point, Gen X says. Good point. I mean, it's kind of like, and Libra, while you guys are the relationship people, the partnership people, right? That's your thing. You're also an air sign. And as an air sign, you have more of a natural ability to make head over hearts when you need to, if that makes sense. So there you go. That's what I see as far as the person on your mind. That being said, let's switch gears, Libra gang, to those of you who are single as a Pringle or just curious about June energies forecasted, what you may or may not know about romance-ish persons or people or opportunities that may cross your path that are fairly new in nature. So let's take a look. Yeah, Jano, exactly. It's the acceptance. You can't change a person's core. So you either accept it or you don't. And if you don't, then that's time, right? Here we go. Single as a Pringle. What's coming toward my Libra gang? What's coming towards you, Libra? Oh, they want me to shuffle some more, Libra. Give me a minute. Here we go. I hope it gets better for you, Lele. I hope I said your name right, Lele. All right, here we go. Single as a Pringle. Okay, there we go. Things coming towards you. Things coming towards you. Things coming towards you. Things coming towards you. Here we go. Libra. What I'm getting is this. Some of you Libras need to release a past person that is ignoring you. Okay, some of us are still hoping for a reconciliation. Why is that pertinent to a new reading, Auntie Karen? I thought you were reading for new. That was what I was hoping too, but what I see is past energy here that's holding you back from new. Some of you Libras, okay? And you know whether or not you're hoping for someone to come back. Are you holding a grudge toward a person, but you don't want them back? This energy would still show up this way. That needs to be released. That would block something new from coming in as well. Okay. I do feel that as well. All right. And I feel like this person, for the most part, is not invested in this thing. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 4 of Pentacles in reverse speaks to releasing or needing to release. Okay. I think this person may have released this. I think maybe my Libras have not. So for some of you, that's what's going on there. Other news, other Libras that may have released their past person. Is there anything here? All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Right now, I want Pringles. Anything else? I do see something here. I do feel like there's something here. Knight of Cups. Okay, 10 of Wands is here. Hanging Man in reverse. Here's what I feel like, Libra. I feel like you've got somebody coming towards you with a youthful energy, possibly an age difference, okay? What I feel like is this. I feel like that this may be with the Hangman in reverse. Why is that Hangman in reverse here? It could be here for a couple of different reasons. And that Knight of Cups is a little bit tricky too. It can be good. It can be somebody immature. We're going to find out. That's why I want to know with the 10 of Wands here, that's a little bit bothersome. I almost feel like in your head, you're going to take issue with this youthful energy or the age difference here. I do feel like that. And you know what I get is this. Libra, I feel like this. I feel like your initial impression is that you are going to have to tell them what for. Like, look, you're just too young or you're too immature or whatever. I feel like that's your initial impression. Okay, what are they packing energetically? What are they packing energetically? Let's see here. I think you're going to immediately come to the conclusion that this person is too young or immature. I'm going to see if that's right or not. What are they packing energetically? What is their energy? How are they coming towards this? Are you right in this assessment? Okay, Queen of Swords, Two of Swords, Lovers reversed. I think in your first inclination is going to be to write this off as something that's silly. And what I get is that you're not wrong. Damn it, I was hoping for something. So I have something coming in that I feel like is a bit immature. And I think honestly, you're going to shut that down. You're not wrong. Damn it, I was hoping for else. So overall, my predictions for June, I feel like you'll have things crossing your path. Okay, some of you, the problem is holding on to some sort of residual energy or unhealed energy from an ex. Okay. Some of you, I feel like you're going to write this off. I kind of feel like Libra, that June overall is a month for Libra. And that's recurring throughout this entire reading. That keeps repeating for those of you dealing with someone or single as a Pringle. Okay. I feel like a lot of you Libras are going to have some folks that are approaching you, but I kind of feel like you're going to be like hard pass. Okay. And I just got to be honest with you. I don't think it's you, Libra. The Fool here on the bottom of the deck. I think you're ready. A lot of you guys are ready, for the right person. But I think a lot of you are just passing up a lot because you feel like it would be jumping into something and settling. I feel that as well. And if that's where you are in things, I applaud you. I applaud you. It's better to wait for something that you deserve. Somebody who is an equal, who can meet you toe to toe and not be some kind of immature person. Quick story time. Quick story. Can I share my own recent experience like this? I just thought about it. Like yesterday, today, in fact, right? Right? Okay. Someone crossed my path, Aries. Awesome. Aries and Gemini could be a thing, right? Okay. Spiritual. Cool. Talked a minute. I asked what they were looking for. They were about 10 years younger than me. That's not uncommon for Geminis, by the way, to date younger than ourselves. I personally get along better with people that are about 10, 15 years younger than me. I just don't vibe with people my age. That being said, I asked him what he was looking for. What are you looking for? He said, well, I won't lie. You're very sexy. And, I have this, I like dominant women, and I have this thing for, mother-son vibe. I answered him back and I said, appreciate the compliments and your honesty. I said, that's one thing I've always liked about Aries is they're painfully honest. And I said, I am not looking for, I'm looking for an equal. I'm not looking for a son. And I don't like the role of MILF, capital MILF. And y'all know what that is, right? If you don't, look it up. Okay. And I said, we're just not looking for the same thing. I'm looking for an equal. All the best. That's the kind of encounter that I saw you having in June. And it didn't dawn on me until after I was absolutely done with the reading. God, that's just what I went through. But there you have it. Do I think this guy's a bad guy? No, because he was honest about what he was looking for. And if he's looking for something like that, I applaud his honesty. Okay. Is he a bad guy? Probably not. I don't know. I didn't get enough to gauge it, but I don't have any indication he's a bad guy. He's just looking for something that I'm not ready to give. That being said, that's what I see. And so it's all about what you want in a connection, whatever that. And there's no, if you're, if I were looking for somebody that was looking for that, then that'd be great. Okay. It'd probably be a whole ass vibe and great. It's just not where I am in my life right now, but there have been times in my life where I was there, and that's okay too. No shade either way. It's just all in what you're looking for. And so that's what I see here. All right, let's now go to the Crosswatcher reading. I know that I told story time and I'm sorry for taking up your time, but maybe that kind of helped you because I felt like it related to the very cards that we pull for you guys. I don't know. Maybe that's an overall energy going on right now that a lot of the signs are dealing with because I don't even have Libra in my chart, right? So that being said, yeah, he even said, Jams, I'm looking for a dominant woman. And I am a strong woman, but I'm not looking for someone that needs supervision. I'm looking for someone who can supervise themselves because that's what I want to do with my life. And that's okay. Right? So, yeah, here we go. Crosswatcher. This is where you watch the sign of a person you are curious about to see what to expect between you and that person or persons if you're looking at more than one option. Right? Here we go. Here we go, Team Libra. I get hit up a little bit with that MILF vibe, and it's flattering. But you know what? I can get sex on any street corner. It's so easy to get, even at my age. I can sit here and think of 3 people on my phone right now that I could pick up and call, and within 30 minutes I could get laid. Boring. Right? Let's do the Crosswatcher reading. Let's do the Crosswatcher reading. This is where you watch the sign of the person you are curious about. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. If you're dealing with an Aries, I feel like there is heartbreak here. I feel like this Aries has got you on ignore. Possible third-party energy. Possible third-party energy. Taurus, okay. So Taurus feels like you're their person, Libra. But at the same time, either they feel like you're salty about something or they're salty towards you. But overall, they want this. Okay. They want to overcome whatever this issue is. Okay. That being said. All right. So if you're dealing with the Gemini is a time waster. Sorry, it is what it is. I don't feel like they want this. 2 of Cups is in reverse, 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I just don't think that Gemini is invested. If you're dealing with a Cancer, okay, look, here's what I get. The Justice card is in the reverse. If this is a person from your past, don't expect an apology or for them to own their part in whatever may have happened with you. If this is a new person, I don't think you're going to get a fair chance. They have some stuff in their past that is unresolved. They've got a 6 of Cups in reverse, okay? If it's a past person, this is towards you that they don't have good memories and baggage, okay? And if it is if this is a new Cancer you're involved in, then it's their past that's their biggest issue, okay? So lots of baggage with that Cancer, and I don't really feel like you'll get a fair shake either way. That being said, if you're dealing with a Leo, okay, so look, Leo does want a connection. Why does Leo feel left out in the cold here? They want to work things out. 9 of Swords in reverse, but they feel like there's a lot of issues here, but they feel like you're their person, okay? They really do. They're in this for the long haul. If you are dealing with a Virgo wants this, but they don't want to tell you. They're not reaching out to you. I don't know why, but they want this, FYI. They definitely haven't gone anywhere, at least not energetically. If you are dealing with another Libra, the Libra feels optimistic about this and is ready to confess their feelings to you, and that is that they think you're the best thing since sliced bread. Their lucky charm. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, why is the Scorpio holding back? Why is the Scorpio holding back? I think they're very fearful of this thing, but they are in this. Okay, they haven't given up on it by a long shot, but for whatever reason, they're scared to make a move. They may be scared of their own shadow. I don't know. I'm getting scared of letting you know how they feel is what I'm getting. All right. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, Sagittarius wants to take this slow and easy, but they feel like you're their person, and they're gonna go to great lengths to make this work out. Okay, not in a codependent way, but just they're going to give it all they've got. Okay, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, there's a lot of obstacles here, and ultimately this looks like a big fat disaster. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, too much drama, they're disappointed, heartbroken, they feel like there's just too much drama. And yeah, save the drama for your llama and your mama, but not the Aquarius. Pisces is not doing anything about this. However, they do want this to return. They want this to kick back up again. All right. But they're not doing a darn thing about it. There you go. All right. Don't forget to drop a like, Team Libra. Thank you so much for being here. We are doing Scorpio after a while. And then later this evening, we are going to do an all signs. So stick around, or not stick around, but come back for that. And you can go to my lives if you want to and click on those 2 lives coming up and click set a reminder. And it'll let you know with a notification when we do that live. Okay. Thank you guys so much, Team Libra. I love you. I hope that June is amazing. Of course, we'll be checking in during the month of June, okay? Thanks so much, Libra gang. Bye, y'all.